Hi, guys, and welcome to another live. Hi. Hope everybody is doing well tonight. I'm a little late, running just a little late, but we're just going to see who comes on. If you guys are on and can see, please leave a comment. Let me know you're here. I see about 12 people. Hi, Christina. Hi, Love, Shirley. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Betty Boop. The Shaylin Temple. Jen. Hey, Jen. Brenda. Sunflower. Stephanie. Cinnabon. Wow, all my gals and guys are here. We have about 52 people on. Just going to give it a couple of minutes before I get started. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Hannah. You're so sweet. Hi, everybody. Happy full moon. It's the full moon in Scorpio. Any Scorpios in the house? Hi, Sylvia. Hi, my rays of light, and welcome to another live as promised. I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't know how many people are going to be notified of this, but yeah, we are doing a live here. Just going to lower that so you can see. I can see a little bit better. So, have my water here. We're going to chat for a little bit. I see some Scorpios here. Shalon, yes, ma'am. Cinnamon Girl, Scorpio rising. Kathy, my prayers go out to you, sweetheart. Yeah, it's a pretty intense time for a lot of people. Hi, Jessica. I know, right? For once, somebody catches my live. Hey, Loretta, I try to do these lives as frequently as I can. I do try to do them here on my YouTube channel. So can you do a reading on Shock G from Digital Underground? Yeah, someone recommended that. I will definitely add that to my list. How you guys doing out there? Where is everybody tuning in? Do we have New Yorkers in the house? Do we have Florida in the house? Do we have Cali in the house? Caramel, I do not skip you on purpose, sweetheart. She's like, you always skip my name. I cannot control how many people I read, or there's just so many. And if you're not familiar with how live chats work, when there's a live chat, so much goes up and down. Hey, Memphis, Tennessee in the house. Houston, represent Texas in the house. Yes. Canada. Anybody from the UK on? What about Germany or Charlotte, North Carolina? New Jersey? Oklahoma? Boston? NYC, East Coast? Colorado Springs. Hey, Stephanie. Scotland. Wow. London. Yes. Aruba. Wow. Even in Aruba. That's so neat. Syracuse. Oh, guys, I love you too. Love everybody. And thank you for being here and for joining me. We have about 79 people. So I don't think a lot of people are going to be joining tonight. Some people may drop off. It is a weekday, a weeknight. So a lot's been going on in the world. A lot of crazy things have been going on in the world. I am finally going to announce what I've been working on very, very much behind the scenes. The Oracle cards that I have, I don't know if you remember the Starseed Footstep Oracle cards. I had a Starseed Footsteps book that I wrote in 2018, 2019. I did a Starseed Footstep Oracle card. Some of you got the first edition. And then I think it was in 2020, I came out with a second edition. Well, I actually have a new Oracle deck that is coming out soon. It will be coming out possibly by late summer, early fall. I'm very, very excited on this. I'm very excited to announce it. I think I announced it a couple of months ago, maybe last year, but projects got delayed because of COVID, obviously, and a lot of other things that were going on. So I'm just excited to get a new Oracle deck out to you guys that I've worked on. Very, very excited. But yeah, that's going on. With everything that's going on in the world right now, it's pretty crazy. So many people are pushing the vaccine, which I'm not going to talk about a lot, but a lot of people are scared about it, still. So all I can say is like, make your own diligence. If you want to get it, but don't force it upon anybody else. You know what I mean? And I'm just seeing it, through TV and all these commercials, and they're just talking about how you need to get it. And if you don't get it, then we're not going to be able to do this, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I personally will not get it, but that's just me. And I'm not trying to strike fear or discourage anyone who has gotten it, or, judging anybody who's gotten the vaccine. I personally will not get it, at least not now. Maybe in the future, I don't know. But right now I'm not. And I have my own reasons. And again, those are just my reasons. So I don't want you to confuse, what I'm telling you as like, oh, well, if Ray's not getting it, then I shouldn't get it. Because I want you to make your own decisions out there, not influenced by me. What I do to my own body is my business, and it's my body, my choice, right? So the same thing with you guys. I want you to make your informed decisions. And if you did get it, more power to you. I'm not going to sit here and judge you because you got it, or call you, names. Everybody to each its own, right? So I'm just reading the comments here. But yeah, I know. It's getting kind of crazy, because what I'm seeing is a lot of people on my friends, in my social circle, people who have gotten it and making comments like, if you didn't get it, I'm not going to hang out with you, or I'm not going to hang around with people who didn't get it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I'm so over the rivalry. It's crazy. Thank you, beautiful goddess. Love you too. I was actually thinking of the Johnson & Johnson, but that one then got recalled because my idea is I don't want to. If I ever get it, I don't want to. Like, it just makes no sense. The flu, shots before, it's always been one. So we're just going to have to see. Somebody said something about Chris. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Her dog was diagnosed with cancer yesterday. Oh my God. Let's send some positive prayers and healing out to her puppy. That is horrible. So sorry. Yeah, somebody says 2 coworkers collapsed from it while they were out. Wow. Yeah, the AstraZeneca is coming out for the USA. Yeah, I've heard that too. So it's going to be interesting regardless. But how are you guys feeling with this energy of the full moon? Also, Pluto is going to be going in retrograde, but we've already been in the shadow of Pluto. So I want to talk about that a little bit. I'm not an astrologist. I'm not an astrologer, but I know basic things. And I want to go ahead and talk about what's going to be happening before, we always kiki before I get started in doing personal readings. But with this Pluto going in retrograde, it's bringing about a lot of stuff related to our deepest fears and our thoughts. And if you follow me on Patreon, you probably saw a video already that I did about this. But for you guys that are not on my Patreon, I'm just going to give you a little gist about what to expect. So it's going in retrograde from the 27th, which is, I believe, tomorrow. I could be wrong with the dates, but it runs all the way to October 6th, I think. You think I would know this by now, but it's somewhere in October, and Pluto goes in retrograde. So it's an intense period. When that planet goes into retrograde, it brings up a lot of our fears. And it forces us outside of our comfort zones and forces those fears to come sometimes manifest into reality, especially where there's been stagnation. So what you're going to be noticing, is that over the next couple of months, a lot of people are going to feel like some of their skeletons are coming out. or if they've been keeping a poker face, that mask is going to fall, and you can't really. Somebody says, yeah, October 6th. Yeah, so you won't be able to really hide that, from other people. It's going to be like where it comes out and into the open. It's about transformation, kind of like a rebirth in some aspects. So everybody's going to be affected very differently by this retrograde, but we have other planets that are in retrograde as well. But Pluto does go in retrograde for at least once a year, if I'm not mistaken. But when it does, and I don't know, like I said, I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not going to sit here and like somebody later on sees this video and like, Ray misinformed me about the retrogrades and stuff. But like I said, it is going to bring out our greatest fears. And if you are not living an authentic life, if you are lying to people, you got a love triangle, you got 3 baby daddy that you're talking to, or you're in a love triangle of some sort, or you're playing two women or 2 men, to see where that's going to go. It's not going to go well for a lot of people. Like, something's going to break, because again, this is a very intense energy. And then we're also, like I said, in the age of Aquarius. So this is like a whole new era. A lot of people have said that we're actually in the age of Pisces still, but it's very much in the age of Aquarius. And I will stick by that. I do feel like there's been a big shift in consciousness. And so we're seeing a lot of people learning their soul language, right? And they're activating different parts of themselves. Like a lot of you out there that were doing maybe like accounting or bookkeeping now are doing something entirely different. So we're seeing a lot of shifts going on in the world right now with career paths. We're seeing a lot of shifts going on in the world when it comes to relationships. People that were like, I'm on the single train. Me. I'm not going to, hook up with somebody. I'm not looking for love, blah, blah, blah. Now they're like in love, and they're like, I'm just going to go ahead and, get with my boo, because, so I think even myself, a lot of us are looking for love. We're in that area, and I can attest to that. Like, I'm not really looking, but I'm open, to that. And I think a lot of people are open to that. Whereas like, if you would have asked me 2 years ago in my life, I would have said, no, I'm not. And it's just because life, the way it has treated, me, and it's treated a lot of you out there. Obviously, I know a lot of you can relate. So, I actually did a reading on Lil Kim, Tiara, or at least I believe I did. I've read so many celebrities. It's crazy. So a lot of times new subscribers to my channel will say, can you read Michael Jackson, or can you read, Celia Cruz or somebody else? And I'm like, I already done that. Just go to my playlist, celebrity playlist, and you will see that there. Stacy's like, single but dating. Yes, honey. Just like opening yourself up to possibilities. And I think that's what this year is bringing about. I also feel like with this Pluto retrograde and the age of Aquarius and just all the other transits that are going on planetary wise, I feel like a lot of us are reflecting on our life, the true meaning of life, and getting a better understanding of where we stand with people. I think there's a lot of us cleaning house when it comes to fickle people and relationships, or entanglements, as we say. A lot of people that are, just not being authentic, and we have these situationships that come up. So this year is going to be like a mass cleanup in our friends list, and the people that are like associates are like on your Facebook, right, or on your Instagram, but they really don't, serve any other purpose in your life rather than just to chime in when they're nosy about what's going on with you. So those kind of people are going to be exiting your life this year. And we got to cut those cords, got to cut them out, because it's just not working. Shy May says, you said J-Lo, A-Rod, and would separate, and they did. I've said a lot of things. Let me just take a sip of water, and I'm not being shady. I've said a lot of things, and people are like, you got it wrong. You are, you're fake and trying to cancel me, completely. And I'm like, you know what? Go on to somebody else's channel and go and look at them. But they are always after me. They're always like, and I'm in their mouth somehow. And I'm just like, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. But like, it's funny. It's comical. And they're like, well, you got that wrong. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I have gotten this right. I got this right. And I got this right. But not to like brag or anything, because I'm not always right. Like I said, I'm not. And I'm just going to fess up to it and be real. But people hold me to this kind of pedestal where they're like, well, they want to crucify me if I'm wrong about something. But I'm like, I can't help it. Nobody is 100% accurate. I don't care if you're a psychic in the industry for 30 years. You're not going to always be, yeah, don't come for me. You don't want to see the ghetto side of me. I'm just kidding. So I enjoy reading the celebrities out there. Like I've slowed down a lot on that. And for that, a lot of people are like, well, are you getting tired of reading celebrities? Or like, why haven't you read? A lot of people. Yeah, free will's into play, but you can't tell somebody that's a skeptic, about free will, because they're going to be like, you're fake. And I don't care. You're just fake. And it's like, you can't reason with skeptics that are at that point where you can't even shift them. Because I've had people that are shady. Like I had a recent experience in person where like I told somebody something that was very personal, and they were still, like, and I was like, do you believe now? And they're like, well, I believe that you knew this, but I don't believe in this kind of stuff. And I just wanted to be like Miranda from The Devil Wears Prada and just go off like, this stuff. And I did a TikTok about that. I think I'm going to release it. And I use kind of like The Devil Wears Prada, like Miranda's little script there, when Andy is like with the belt and it's like cerulean. And she's like, y'all remember that episode? That little snippet of that movie? And she's like, that stuff. Oh, I see. Yeah. So in my mind, I kind of have that scene over and over where I just want to go off on somebody. I want to go off on a bitch, Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss, but like it comes out. So I don't know. It's crazy. People are just insane. But yeah, I have a lot of different celebrity readings. I think if you are somebody that's new to my channel and you're watching this live, go and binge watch a lot of my readings. I think you'll enjoy like the Meghan Markle, Prince Harry's readings. Sam Smith, I've done on him. I think I did Jada Pinkett Smith too. I've done everybody under the sun. Justin Bieber. I still say that relationship with Haley is not going to last, but people are like, well, they got married, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, just wait and see. Just wait and see, honey. Sooner or later. I actually read Courtney, but I am going to read Travis Barker. I am interested. And I saw that little salacious thing that Courtney posted today on her Instagram, because I follow her with Travis and she was up in his arms. I was like, girl, that's a little, that ensemble that she had going on. I was like, that's a little too much. So those of you that are tuning in, I'm kind of a comedian. Honestly, I don't take myself too seriously. This is really who I am. Sometimes I'm kind of morbid, kind of like very serious. But for the most part, I like to joke a lot. I think it helps ease the mood and what I do, because it is what we do as mediums and psychics is very serious. I take it as being very serious, but at the same time, you just have to incorporate laughter. At this point in my life, I'm not about, just like, ooh, I'm going to scare people with my gift, or like, and not that I ever have, but I'm just like, you just got to make fun. Oh, there was this one thing with, on TikTok. I don't know if you saw it, about Jeffree Star. It's so crazy. It was funny. Is this guy, and I think he does like an imitation. It's like, hi, daddy. And then he kicks the, if you know who Jeffree Star is, it's like, what is it? It is, daddy is like the dog, a Pomeranian, I think. Anyways, this guy did a skit, and he had this, what do you call it? This like stuffed animal. He called it daddy, and he just kicked it across the room. It was a parody, but it was funny. Yeah, TikTok is full of them. It's crazy. Yeah, Kylie Jenner reading. I've actually read Kylie. It was a long time. I need to revisit. This is where you guys come into play with all of these celebrity readings that you want me to do, like an update, or Gemini Squad. Yeah. In the videos like that I post of celebrities, comment in the comments section if I can do like an updated reading or whatnot, if you know that I've read for someone, because sometimes that helps me to like know what you want. And there's some people that I haven't read yet, because I just don't feel like I'm called to do it. But yeah, I do need to do an updated reading on some people, definitely. But I definitely want to do one on Travis Barker. Like, I'm really interested in that. I don't see that situation with Courtney lasting with him. I just don't. Let's see. Scott and Courtney are soulmates. Scott, oh my God, that energy. And he can be rude to psychics. Like, there was one episode where they brought in a psychic, and I don't remember what he told him, but he like kind of like was savage with him. And I saw that episode. I used to watch the Kardashians, believe it or not. I'm ashamed to even say that. No, I'm just kidding. I have nothing really against them. I just I never really like got into, like, the first 2 seasons were okay. Then it was just, downwards, like, for me. Who's your favorite celebrity, Ray? One who has the best energy. I am a big fan. Let me see. That's going to make me think. Like, celebrity as, like, psychic or just celebrity, Marcella? And I'm going to wait for her to comment again. It's a very, very deep question. Y'all can feel free to ask me questions too, on here. Not like for reading yet, but like personal questions or things like that, as long as it's clean, right? Because we never know who's like on, who's watching. Want to keep it G. I love keeping with the Kardashians. Let's see. Do a reading on Puff Daddy. I don't know if I read him before. I know I did one on Cleopatra. Okay, so if, like, Marcella asks, who is your favorite celebrity, Ray? One who has the best energy. That's a hard one. I honestly love Melissa McCarthy. I think that's her name. The one that did Tammy and did those movies. She's hilarious. I adore her. I don't know why, but I really, really like her. I like Kelly Clarkson too. And I follow her Instagram. But those 2 people I really, really enjoy. Who's your favorite celebrity who has the best energy? Yeah, I kind of like Melissa McCarthy. I don't know why. She's hilarious. I can't stop laughing when I watch her. She has this feel-good energy. But yeah, I have many. Like, but to name a couple, like, those would be the ones that I'm really, that I really, really. Oh, Justin Anderson too. I love him, and he's not really. I don't know. He came out with Kristen Cavallari, right? Like, I think I said her name right. I don't even know. I can't pronounce people's names. But he's really a very down-to-earth guy, very, very funny. So I don't know if some of you actually, this is not amethyst. It looks like it. It is actually tanzanite. It's a tanzanite ring. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like an amethyst. It turns like blue and purple, but it's got the crescent moons. And I actually got that from Lunar Dimensions. So a lot of people ask me, where do you get your jewelry? And this was a custom made ring, but I got it from Lunar Dimensions. If you want to check her out on Instagram, she's really, really great. I need to do an updated reading probably on Janet Jackson, but I have read her. Yeah, well, I've said that too, Alicia. Meghan Markle won't last with her husband. Yeah, that relationship is destined to fail. But again, there's free will into play. So even though we say certain things, things can change due to other people's free will. Oh yeah, I did read for. I did a reading on Teresa Caputo at the time. I probably need to do an updated one. I love Teresa. I think she's great too. Sugarland in the house. Sugarland. Hey, Stephanie. William and Kate. I probably need to do an update reading on them, but I've read them too. Like I said, I've read a lot of people. Jason Momoa, is it Momoa or Manoa? No, I haven't read him. Zac Efron. I think I did a reading on Zac Efron. I'm positive that I did. Princess Diana, I did. Selena, I did. Walter Mercado, I did. I did one recently on Luis Miguel. Janae, is it Janae Aiko? I haven't read for her yet. I haven't done a reading on her. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. I did one on the. I've done several on them. Oh my God. I do not claim Kanye as a Gemini. I don't know her. I don't know him. So yeah, I just can't. A lot of us Geminis don't claim Kanye. Nothing against him personally. He makes us Geminis look bad, look like truly like how people judge us as being erratic and two-faced and being all this and this and this. Yeah, it's crazy. Henry Cavill, I don't know who that is, but I can look at that. Ryan Reynolds, interesting. Yeah, I did one on Aaron Carter. I definitely need to read Ryan Reynolds. I really like him too as an actor. Luke Bryan would be great too. Yeah. I did it. I need to do an updated reading on Biggie. Someone said I did one on Selena Quintanilla Perez, and I need to like say Perez because if I, oh my God, when I did the reading, I had to turn off comments, I believe, on her reading because so many people came for me and they were like, "You didn't say Perez, and she was married to, Chris. You should have called. You should have said." And I just referred to her as Selena Quintanilla because I mean that's like how most people knew her, just as Selena, right? Crazy. Actually, she's been in my mind. I did go to Corpus. Was it 3 days ago? 3 or 4 days ago, I was in Corpus Christi. And I actually stopped at one of her monuments, like the monuments they have there of her, and I filmed it. It's on my Instagram. Such a beautiful soul. I want to visit the museum, though. Do you want to Chris Evans? I don't know if I've done him. Amanda and I are vibing. Who is Amanda and I? Just seeing, because I have to keep track of my mouth. I just chat away, and then we don't get into the readings, which I know a lot of people are like, can you just shut up and just get into the readings? But you have to understand, I like talking. It's part of me being a Gemini with double Cancer. We just talk. Nick Carter and Lauren Kitt? No. Princess Latifah? Those are interesting. Jordan Woods. I did one on her when she had that entanglement. Oh my God, with or those accusations. That came up against Kylie's sister's man, Tristan. So yeah, I've done that reading too. There's a lot. Like I do need to. Y'all need to give me like historical people so I can start reading like suggestions. Henry Ford. Haven't done him. Let's see her. Thank you, Loretta. You're such a sweetheart. Beat my own face. MUA. Just kidding. Prince Philip, Queen Elizabeth. Okay, I've done one on Queen Elizabeth. I think maybe it was like in the Prince Harry's reading, but I think I do need to do a lot more of political figures or dead people that are no longer here, like historical figures. Harriet Tubman, I did one on her. I do need to do one on Malcolm X. I did one on Madam C.J. Walker. Sorry, guys, I have trouble pronouncing. I'm still on Invisalign, so I still have those plastics. And if you have Invisalign, it's very difficult at times to pronunciate your words, and it's kind of like you're slurring. Don't worry. Billie Holiday, I definitely need to read her. Frederick Douglass, I don't know if I've ever read him. Liza Minnelli, interesting. I like Liza. I do need to do one. I've done one on Amelia. Jamie Foxx, I haven't done. Jesus, oh my God. Samuel Ball, Jim Morrison. Yeah, Jim Morrison, JFK. I thought I did one on JFK. Maybe I did JFK Jr. Nat Turner, Lucille Ball. That's a good one. I don't know if I read Lucille. Y'all have to remind me. I forget. I've done so many. David Bowie. Yeah. I've done one on Kobe Bryant. I think I did 2 of them already. I did Freddie, and I was like savagely attacked by people because I got his, I think his last name spelled wrong, or I don't remember. It was something that I spelled wrong on the subtitle of the video. And people were like, I've done one on Missy. Again, all these are on my celebrity playlist. Like, let me just go on my phone and just tell you like how many. I don't know, honestly, how many are on my playlist, but we're going to find out. So if you go to my my channel, it looks like that, right? If you go to the very top, you'll see this thing called playlist. And if you're on your phone, but if you're on a computer, it's the same. And then you get a playlist of the different playlists that I've created. So you scroll down, you'll see my Cooking with Ray series. I need to do more of those. So I have 512 celebrity psychic readings. That's insane. And it tells you here, like, it's the one with Carrie Underwood, like that one. So you click on it, and then it's going to give you like a drop down of all the celebrities that I've read for. Like, I've read Kanye, Channing Tatum, Avicii. Oh my God, so many. Rihanna, Paris Jackson, Lady Gaga, Prince, Chad Boseman, Amber Rose, Nikki Bella, Normani, Cardi. Oh my God, Cardi. Justin Timberlake, Brad Pitt, Roseanne Barr, Yeba, Nate Berkus. I've done so many. Kat Von D, Camila Cabello, Amy Winehouse, Kate Del Castillo, Jeffree Star, Chris Hemsworth, Dinah Jane, Oprah. Yeah, I've done so many. Drake. So scroll through my my playlist. I think you'll like it. Chester Bennington. I don't know. I think I haven't done that. I've done the Zodiac Killer too. I need to read Portia and Bolo from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kurt Cobain, I did one on him. I did a reading on Aaliyah. Somebody's asking for an updated reading. Naomi Campbell, haven't read her yet. Azalea Banks, haven't read her. Mary Magdalene, that would be interesting. Chalino Sanchez and his son Adan Sanchez. They both died different times. Wow. Okay, Melissa McCarthy, I do need to do one on her. Luke Perry, I don't think I've done one on him. YouTubers, that's interesting. There's so much drama with the James Charles and in the beauty community for YouTubers, but I haven't done a reading on him yet. I can update it. I did one before. Let's see, Jeff Buckley, Anna Nicole. I've done one on Anna Nicole. Yeah, I do need to do one on her. Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh my God. Like, don't suggest murderers. I hate doing murderers and serial killers. And the reason, I'll tell you why. The energy for a medium, if you're doing one of these types of readings, it's ghastly. It's really, really terrifying. The things that we get to see and that energy that we need to, that we're picking up. Vicente Fernandez, I do need to do one on him. That would be really great. King Solomon, yeah. Travis Barker, Van Gogh, the Psychic Twins. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, but yeah, doing like serial killers. I've done the Black Dolly. I think I did her. And I did some Jack the Ripper. I think I did one on him. I don't know, but like those videos, when I did the channeling and stuff, it was very, very dark and it's harsh. I think I did one on Brittany Murphy too. I did also the Delphi murders, and I had somebody come for me on my Patreon. They were like, well, you said on your Patreon there was additional information, and there was, but they didn't take the time to scroll all the way down. If you're newly joining my my Patreon, what you don't understand is if you barely joined it, you're not going to see all the content on the homepage until you scroll down, and you're going to have to scroll. But I had, like, for the Delphi murders, if you scroll all the way down, you will see like the additional insights that I gave. Abraham Lincoln would be good. Kim Russo, I love Kim. She's amazing. I think out of all the psychics, I think she's one of my favorites. Really. I do feel like she's very authentic. What does heavy energy mean? It means that as a physical medium, I feel their death. I feel like what's going through the serial killer's mind. At times, I will get snippets of that. So, hi, New Reality. Thank you for coming on. It's been a while. So I feel like all their energies, and it's very intense, and it makes you sick. And no matter how much you protect yourself. And that's one of the reasons I haven't really done a reading on the 9/11 situation, because of that. So we're going to get into readings. I'm going to be doing general readings, and then I'll get into the donations. I'm going to be using here the Magical Nordic Tarot. Okay, I use this on one of the other videos that I published the other day. Actually, I don't know if y'all saw me working hard. I was working very hard. I did like 3 different readings, for the channel for you guys. So I've been hustling. Like, there's not a dull moment in my life that I'm just like not doing anything. So if you want a reading, you can ask like a specific question or an area that you want insight into, and I will do my best to give you that energy, give you that question or that answer rather. So thank you for those of you that are here and that are joining. Okay. Okay, Vange, we're going to start with her, but I'm also reading people that are not donating. And if you do donate, I want to make it clear that doesn't guarantee a reading. That's to kind of support my channel. If you'd like to donate to support the channel, you can, there's a $sign there. You can click on that. Okay. So I just don't want people like getting the idea that if you donate, you're going to be guaranteed a reading, because then people get upset and they get in that type of mindset, that, oh, well, you need to read. Okay. So Vange says about love or finances. I'm just going to select one area. So I'll focus on your love life. Okay. I think that's like where they want me to focus. And then again, if you did ask, you don't have to repeat. I will try to scroll up and see how many people. So I'm going to just pull one card for you. And I may pull like if I need clarification. And I don't read reversals. And I've had trolls and other people come from me that are in the spiritual community. Like, you're doing a disservice. You're lazy. You should be doing reversals. I do not believe reading tarot in reverse. I do not believe that spirit moves in reverse. And if you have a problem with that, you don't like it, you know where the door is, you know where you can exit or you can unsubscribe. But I'm not going to be, tailoring my my gift to fit your way of doing things. Okay, it's just not going to happen. So for you, Vange, I got here the 2 of Wands. So something is coming up. This is about unity. I'm going to get another card for you just to see, like, for clarity. The 10 of Swords. So a completion. I also feel like there's some pain here that is lingering with your love life. I don't know if what you're going through, but again, hold on to it if that doesn't make sense. And for anybody that does get a reading, I just don't want you to take it, the wrong way, or like if you don't understand something, it doesn't apply right away or click. Remember, this is not a private in-depth reading. It's just a general mini reading, and it may not make sense right away. But I kind of feel like for you, let me pull one more, Vange, just to get some clarification on your love life. Now, the 8 of Pentacles is interesting because that is more dealing with finances and stuff, but it's also about opportunities. Notice that key word. This is why I like this deck. Again, if you are a beginner or you're someone that's new reading tarot and you have problems, like you have to constantly refer to the book, you may want to get this deck. It is called the I think I said the nomadic or let me see, the Magical Nordic Tarot. Okay, you may want this deck because it's going to help you. It gives you kind of like interpretation on the bottom. Not that I need it, but like, for people that do. So I kind of feel like there may be something coming up for you, Vange, but you just kind of have to work through what you're going through now. Okay, as far as heartache is concerned. Let me see, anything on career for Jamie. Okay, let me just see, Jamie S, anything on career. Also, I do want to say that shout out to Luscious Massacre, the beauty community. If you haven't seen one of her lives, she actually used my Starseed Footstep Oracle cards, and she was reading some of her subscribers live. And I was like, you go, Luscious. She was slaying those readings with my Oracle deck. I was just so honored. So shout out to Luscious. I don't know if she's watching or if she watches my show or, these lives, etc. But it was very, very interesting. All right, Jamie S, career. So we have here generosity, charity card came up. Okay. That is not very, very clear. Let me pull another one here. The moon. So I feel like you're having some struggles when it comes to your career, Jamie. There could be some, because the moon deals with like illusion. It kind of deals like with shadow work in some ways. That's how I interpret it, at least. I feel like you've gone through some darker things, maybe like dissatisfaction in your jobs, etc. So you're kind of like in that same mindset, like, oh, every job's going to be the same. And they want you to change that, shift that. The Empress is like, you're looking for something where you can be like a nurturer. You're nurturing a new idea as well. And then the 10 of Cups. So I kind of feel like you are going to find that job that you want, that's going to bring joy to you. But I feel like it's going to be some time. I feel like, again, there will be something coming up. But again, I feel like almost like an entrepreneurship with you as well. So it's interesting how that comes up. Okay, so let's see here. Nancia Amaya Gomez, do you see me giving birth to another healthy, normal child? I just had a loss. I'm so sorry, and I'm curious to see if it will happen for me in the future. I'm so sorry for your loss. Let me just see here. I don't do medical readings, but I can give you what I get from spirit. So I'm going to just ask and see what comes through, okay? Yeah, so Luscious Massacre, yeah, gave me a shout out using those cards. I was really impressed. Like, she really was channeling and reading messages from those oracle deck. I actually need to use my oracle deck on one of these readings live. The move, you got the Chariot card, Nancia, I think. So there's a possibility, okay? You're moving forward. Let me just see here. Five of Wands, there's some battles here. So it's going to be difficult, okay? I don't know what your reproductive, again, I'm not going to do like a medical reading. I'm not a doctor. This is not a diagnosis. You would need to, consult your gynecologist, etc., your doctor, primary care physician. But I just will say, I feel like there are some issues. There's going to be some struggles to get there. Yeah, the Justice card comes out. So like balance, like finding balance in that. Something is not balanced is what I feel like for you, maybe hormonally or something in your body. Again, you're going to have to consult with a gynecologist or a doctor, but just, take it for whatever it is. This is just general information from spirit. Again, not a diagnosis. I don't know. I can't tell the future. My gift is precognitive. Sometimes I do get snippets, but I kind of feel like it's going to depend on your physical body more than anything, and you getting getting some answers from the medical field, from a doctor, a qualified doctor. I think that will help you. But I will be praying for you, and I wish you all the best, you and your family. So that was very, very great question. Let's get here. So what is this ending? Raymatize me. Loretta, you are too much. You are just too much. I'm just going to pull some cards for my friend Loretta. You still need to do that photo shoot, honey, and I'm calling you out on YouTube. She's an amazing photographer, and you know how I'm like a photo shoot addict. I do so many photo shoots. I have fun with them. People are like, you're so conceited. You're into yourself. Like, why are you doing so many photo shoots? I'm like, why not? I'm paying for them. I don't have to answer to anybody. And if people have a problem with it, well, that's on them. That's their own projections. When you start paying for my photo shoots and you start paying for the ensembles, then you can have something to say. But if you ain't my boo, I ain't sleeping with you, you ain't my man, etc., then yeah, you have nothing to be asking me. And that's just the way it is. Okay, 5 of Cups. So for you, there's some hope here, Loretta, but also I feel like there's this disappointment about this ending. So let me just get some clarification here. I don't know per se, but this is affecting you. Okay, King of Swords, so structure. In your job, in your career, you're looking for structure. I feel like there's a strong male energy. This could be like a contract. This could be somebody in the field who maybe is like pitching something to you. But whatever it is, look, you're going to have to set up boundaries. This is what that ending is. It's a toxic man, like a toxic male. Because I get, again, these 2 cards. The Devil card came out for you and the King of Swords. So again, some toxicity. I feel like you're going to be dealing with a very strong masculine energy. And you just may not like some of the demands and things of that nature. And then there's a King of Wands. So there's something else, like a better opportunity that comes in, and it's going to help you. So I hope that kind of helps you. But yeah, this is about like a situation in your career, I kind of feel like. Yeah, beautiful goddess. Thank you so, so much. Let me see here. Talia, I got the Pfizer vaccine for a shot and was wondering if they have any licensed side effects from it. I don't do medical. I'm not going to do readings. So if you want to ask a different question, Talia, let me just pull some cards and see what I get for you generally. Because I can't answer that question. Like I said, that's dealing with medical, and I don't want to get into that. Like, no. So, but I will pull something for you. Okay, let's see. Okay. With Talia, okay. That card came out again, the devil card, boundaries. So you may be dealing with something that's very stressful at this time, apart from your question. I also got the Knight of Wands. So there's somebody that's very impulsive, in some way, but I feel like also kind of young. I don't know who this would be. And then I got here the Eight of Wands. So communication, a lot of communication going on with you, setting up boundaries. And I also feel like being vigilant. I'll say that you kind of have some fears about a lot of things, and spirit wants you to like push through those fears. Okay. So we're not going to speak illness. We're not going to, fear, the Pfizer vaccine. We're not going to hold on to that vibration. We're going to just continue to do it, continue to live and focus on the positive. So I think if you shift that kind of mentality, I think that's going to help you in so many ways. But there's other things that you need to address, like people that are in your life, perhaps that are overstepping or just doing more than doing the most, and you not, telling them to stop. Like you're just going to have to do that. Okay, so let's get here. Let me just scroll down and see, like, who asked a question. Okay, because I'm reading and my eyes are just like, whoa. Loretta. Okay. Okay, is my mom going to recover or pass in the next year? Okay, those kind of questions, like I said, I do not know. Like, I think a lot of people think that when we're psychic, that we know when somebody's going to pass. Some people's gift may work that way. Even though I may get something like that, it's not ethical to tell anyone that. It's not ethical to cross those boundaries as a medium, because ultimately there's other, like I said, free will, things that are beyond our control. We don't know that. Like, we don't know. But I will pull a card for you, Janelle, about your mom. Let's see what's going to happen, okay? And it's not going to be related to her health, but just any messages that I get from spirit. So I hope that this kind of helps. And I'm sorry to hear about what's happening with her and her health, etc. So big angel hugs to her. Okay. Okay. Ten of Swords comes up, which is completion. So there's a lot of fears that you're going through, a completion of a cycle for her in particular. I kind of feel like this is very stressful for you. The Queen of Cups is like, she is a woman that's very, very kind. I kind of feel like she's given a lot of herself to people. She's done a lot of good for people. I just feel like it's between her and spirit, okay? It's between her and spirit. The Three of Cups tells me there's reasons to kind of, usually this is like a card of celebration in some sort. So there may be like something coming up, maybe through friendships and people that really care about her, that maybe her energy will be a little stronger. But yeah, I will just say that I just feel like she's done a lot in this world, okay? And it's very, very difficult to sit here and say like somebody's going to pass, because we don't know. Like, and even if I did know, I can't go there. But I will say that I do feel like if and when it is her time, whenever that is, whenever that should be, could be years from now out there, I feel like she will have no regrets, and you should be at peace knowing that everything will be okay for you, despite the fact of whatever happens, like I said. So big angel hugs to you and to your mom, and I'm so sorry to hear about that. Let's get into another one. Okay, will my daughter go back to uni, out of state, or stay online and be with me? Okay, that's a good question. This is with Pet Geode. Loretta, you're making me blush. So, okay, let me just see. Will your daughter stay with you and do online, or is she going? Let's see. So I'm just pulling a card, just wherever I'm led. Harmony, temperance. So she's having to be patient. I feel like your daughter's energy wants to like maybe leave. She definitely wants to get back to some normality. I don't know why I get that, but I kind of feel like for her, let's get a clarifying card here. She feels trapped with the hangman in limbo. So again, I feel like her energy wants to go, but let's see ultimately what's going to be the outcome. Spirit, show me. Okay, so she is going to have to like find peace with what she's doing now with the Page of Cups. I feel like she's a very outgoing social soul. I don't know why I picked that up. I just feel like she's not very introverted. She can be extroverted. And so she wants new experiences with the Page of Pentacles. She wants new experiences. She wants to get out, which is not giving me like a very, very clear answer. But there is like the Two of Pentacles. There's ambition. There's a struggle here. The Sun card comes out. So I would say, based on what your daughter wants to do, she may actually leave, okay, out of state. Again, this is going to be entirely up to her when that happens, but and up to like finances and all that good stuff, whatever she's going through. But I feel like she could eventually leave, and I feel like that is her. And I think Spirit wants you to be encouraged, like encourage her of that. I kind of feel like she doesn't want to be online. I don't know if that'll make sense to you, but if not, hold on to that. I just feel like there is this part of her that wants to like venture out and have her freedom again. Whereas a lot of kids, have been going through that, especially with the pandemic. So I'm just keeping track of the time here. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next one. Let's see here. Okay, so this is Lance Johns is driving in Las Vegas and more, baby. He says, I gave you a super chat. If you can give me a general reading, I would really appreciate that, if that's okay. Absolutely, Lance. So let me just pull some cards for you, a really general here, a reading, and see what comes up, okay? And I see you, Eba Luz. You said that you're in that haunted house. So let's see here. Okay, so for you, John, Lance Johns, you're very creative. We got the Magician card. So you have like a lot of ambition when it comes to personal projects, your money, your career, things of that nature. I feel like, again, whatever you're working on or will be working on is going to be good. You got the Devil card. A lot of people are getting that. And it doesn't surprise me with the full moon in Scorpio. So a lot of things are coming up. I feel like for you, you just need to be careful with like people in your life and also your own thoughts, making sure that they are positive. I feel like you do have a little bit of a temper, or you can easily get pissed off, you know what I mean, by certain people, because again, you are set in your own ways and you see through the BS, obviously. For you, there's a lot of focus on your love life as well. Something coming up around a relationship. I don't know if you're single, Lance, but there's definitely something about a relationship or focus on a relationship. So if you're not single and you are with someone, this is like focus on that. But I kind of feel like with what's being shown, the Two of Cups is like a very new relationship for me. It's like something that's coming up. But again, it could be something that you already are in. But it is a union. And with the World card, it's not just motivation, but also completion. So I kind of feel like you've completed something, like you've done something. You're waiting to like see the results. You're waiting to see like prosperity coming through. Very, very interesting, because I feel like there's a move from you. I don't know where you're living right now, but I honestly get a move, and this is not coming from the cards, but from Spirit. And then there's a connection to birds as well. I don't know what the connection to birds are for you, or feathers, but I see harmony with you. The Temperance card. Your angels are around you. They are protecting you, Lance. Definitely. You just need to be a little bit more patient in everything that you do. I hope that kind of helps you. And thank you, sir, for asking. All right, let's get to... Okay, let me see. Let me scroll all the way down so I can catch. This thing goes up and up and up, and it's like kind of hard to ever catch up. Oh, let's see. Okay, Pat Gialt said, thank you, Ray. She's become, since COVID, very introvert. But yes, you are right. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like her, honestly, she definitely wants to go back out, but it's going to be up to her, her decision. I feel like she will. Okay. Let's see. Okay. V Wash. What messages does Spirit have for me? Love you, Ray. I love you too. I see you on Instagram, girl. I know that you follow me, Miss Washington. I see my followers. I try to like comment and like a lot of my followers that are on Instagram and that leave me messages or that comment. If you haven't subscribed to my Instagram, it's at Psychic Medium Ray. Go and follow me. I don't have a blue check mark because they are very, I don't know. I'm not going to go there with Instagram, but they're just very picky. You have to be like, I don't know what you have to do, sell your soul or what to get a blue check mark, but they don't want to give it to people. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, you have to, like, I don't know. And I'm not. So, like, whatever the situation is, I will stay without a blue check mark, but it's at Psychic Medium Ray. Okay, V Wash. So, what I got for you here are 3 cards. Movement. So, the Chariot card comes up. Just kind of hard with this light. So if you see the Chariot card, like it's momentum. You're moving forward in everything in your life, where you've been feeling like stagnation with finances, with your work. Page of Cups. So again, it's all about like something very, very new. Potentially like also your love life. If you haven't focused on that, I would focus on that because I feel like with the Page of Cups that there could potentially be something new coming in. It's almost like you're trying to find ways to find happiness in your life. I don't know if that will make sense to you. Then we also got here the 2 of Swords. So there are difficulties. It's not so easy for you at this point in your life to just say, hey, you know, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and it's all going to work out. Because for you, it's like your health as well that comes to the forefront. And again, I can't go into that too much, but I feel like you do have some health issues that only you would know. I also feel like there's stress financially for you. And then there's like a lot of questions up in the air. But ultimately, I feel like, again, you're being called to find the joy in what you have and the blessings with what you have already. And I think that's going to open you up to new possibilities and new opportunities as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Hold on, I'm just scrolling. I'm curious to see. Lance John says, I'm nice, but I have a temper. Duh. I mean, Spirit, not to sound precocious or like what's not word like braggadocious, which is not even a word, I think, but you know, or cocky about my gift or anything. But I do know. I mean, you said I have my grandparents and my father and other elders that passed that are my angels. Absolutely. Somebody says, "Me puedes leer en el amor in Spanglish." I can read in Spanish, but sometimes it's difficult. Okay, so she's testing me, and I like a challenge. So I'm gonna do a reading in Spanish. I may butcher it. I may, you know, have my Selena moment where I'm like, I think what was it that she said? It was like, it was 14 is 14 in Spanish. And when she was on Christina's show, Christina Saralehi, it was like a talk show host in the early 90s. I think she said Desi and, she was immediately corrected. But Selena was a character. I just adore her. Like, she was really sweet. But her Spanish, like, really was on fleek. All right, so I don't know if it's Jaime or Jimmy. Okay, so vamos a ver qué salen las cartas en esta lectura. Lo voy a hacer en español. No sé si voy a poder pronunciar todas las palabras correctamente, pero vamos a tentar, ¿ok? Ok, so, vamos a ver qué sale para ti. Ok, esta es la tarjeta de Chariot. So, vas en rumbo bueno en tu vida, ¿ok? En el rumbo del amor. Yo creo que alguien va a venir en tu... vas a encontrar a alguien en tu vida. Page of Wands. Okay. Esto significa que tienes una inocencia y todavía crees en el amor. So, hay alguien que va a venir. Yo lo siento para ti. Y tú también tienes un don, tienes una habilidad para ver cosas with the high priestess, ¿ok? Quieren que tengas más fe en tu don, ¿ok? Y aquí tenemos el Page of Pentacles, nuevas experiencias, cosas que vienen. So yo digo que sí hay alguien o algo va a pasar en tu vida en el amor, ¿ok? Algo va a pasar. So I hope you like that. That's the best you're going to get. Because, yeah, I'm not going to go into full Spanish mode. Not that I've abandoned it, but, like, yeah, I need to practice a little bit more. That was okay, I think. I think I would give myself, I think my Spanish teacher, if she was alive, God bless her soul, Miss Barbosa, she was a great, great Spanish teacher. I think she'd give me a B. Okay, let me just scroll down. Okay. No, not yet. Okay. Go, Raymond. Do this challenge Spanish reading. Okay. And just reading here. I'm going to do, let me see. I have some time here. So I think I'm going to do about 3 more readings and then I'll wrap it up. So let me just see here. I'm just trying to see the comment for, oh, gracias, Jenny. Mucha gente creen que no puedo hablar en español, pero sí puedo hablar en español y sí puedo leer las cartas. Es que hay ciertas palabras que no puedo pronunciar o que se me olvidan, no vienen a mi mente en el momento que estoy leyendo, pero sí hablo y escribo y puedo hacer todo en español perfectamente si quiero. Pero a veces, como digo, hay ciertas cosas que no puedo pronunciar, que no vienen. So yeah, I speak Spanish. Just telling people that I speak Spanish well. It's just certain times when you're in the spotlight, if you haven't used it in a while, you forget certain words. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, Picasso's Mistress Tarot. She says, will I get justice for the evil neighbors, for what the evil neighbors have done to me? Ooh, girl. Just thank you, Ray. Well, let's see. The evil neighbors. Everybody has one of those. Just saying. Well, not everybody, but some people do. Like, there are a lot of people I know that have evil people. And there's a lot of evil in this world. Let's just keep it real. So for you, understanding, Spirit is like, I feel like this is a karmic lesson for you, whatever you're going through right now with these people and what they've done. I feel like there's some understanding here. And I feel like yes, with the Sun card, it's a very positive card for you. So whatever you've gone through, yeah, you're going to get a lot of clarity with the Ace of Swords, okay? You're definitely going to get what you want. And I feel like it's not going to be necessarily immediately, but it is coming. Let's see what else I get for you. The Queen of Swords is about power. So you're very powerful. I feel like you're right in everything that you've seen, things that you've experienced and felt. They're valid. Your feelings are valid. And I feel like there will be some kind of justice. Okay, so hold on to that. I can't tell you when, because again, I feel like it will be some time, but it will all come out into the light. Okay, let's see here. Stephanie Zuniga. She asked, Ray, what do you see between my husband and I? Are things going to get better between us? Now, I don't want to do this out on air because, you know, there's a lot of couples out there. I don't want to create drama. So I'm just going to give you a general message here. But I'm going to be tippy-toeing on this, Stephanie, because, again, I don't want to be the cause of a couple breaking up or whatever. So, you know, I have private readings that I offer. If you want to get a reading, you can. But we are going to see what comes out, my dear. So just be patient. Let's see here. the new beginnings, the Fool card came out. So new beginnings, something is the Fool is about like taking risk in a relationship, like, or taking risk in your life. And I feel like the Hermit card shows wisdom. You're very wise, but I also feel like there's this period of being alone. I don't know if you all have separated before and come back together, Stephanie, or you've contemplated this. But I kind of feel like you may energetically already be like severed. The energy may be severed at times where you're not communicating with one another. And this all stems with the Six of Swords about boundaries. Boundaries, like establishing some boundaries here. But you are the Queen of Cups. You just want to be like nurtured. You want people to be a little bit more considerate. You want, things, you want things out of your partner. And I just feel he's very structured. He comes in as the King of Swords, very mentally strong, very stubborn at times. So again, y'all clash. But I think at the end of the day, you get hurt the most because you come in very caring. Not saying that he's not, right? But I think you just need to have faith. The Seven of Pentacles, even though this is like more about money and stuff, but I feel like, again, they're saying here through this, it's like about having faith, keeping the faith here. Things could potentially get better. I don't know if there are stresses centered around finances as well. The Six of Cups tells me, again, you have a lot of memories of things, how they used to be. They're not the same. But again, I feel like, again, this is going to be something where ultimately it's your own free will and his free will. Eventually things could get better, but I kind of feel like there may be this severance or this distance between one another at some point, if it hasn't already happened. So I hope that helps you. And I'm sorry to hear about that. Okay. I see you, Lance. I saw that. Congratulations, by the way. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you, Brittany Renee. Oh. Let's see here. Just scrolling down. You're welcome, Stephanie. Let's see here. Let's see. Hi, G. Hernan. Yes, I can see your comments. I don't know what you're asking. I plan on a meeting MP for the first time. I don't know what that would be. How will things go? Let me just pull a card. I don't know what that means, but let's just see what Spirit thinks. Ace of Cups. It's going to go well, whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on. Ace of Cups. So I kind of feel like it will go well for you. I hope that kind of helps you in some way to have some faith on it. What are you going to do? Another meet and greet. Oh, actually, thank you. Hermosa Reina asked about that. I actually have a live meet and greet. It's an online virtual event. It's going to be held on May 16th. It's on a Sunday. And it's like you can purchase tickets on Zoom, or not through Zoom. It's going to be on Zoom, but you can purchase them at Eventbrite. If you go to my website, which is www.raymondguzman.net, you go to the event section, you can do that. Or if you go on my Instagram, there's a link in my bio. You can click on that and then click on events, and you can sign up for this live event that I will be doing in May. Yeah, right before my birthday, because my birthday's on May 26th. So I plan on taking a vacation. Yeah, I'm so in need of it. Like, I am in need of a vacation, not from the work necessarily, but just from life. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Eres un experto en español. Gracias. Ja. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. No, it's funny. Let's see. Loopy Lou. Hi, Ray. I sent a super chat. Can you please tell me what's going to happen with the Libra? New beginnings for you both. I pulled this card and I just knew where Spirit's going to guide me. I just pulled it. I had it in my hand. I was like, why am I pulling this card ahead of time? Happy Loopy Lou. So yeah, new beginnings. So let me pull a couple more for you because I kind of feel like there is something good. Then we have here, charity, generosity. So this relationship with this Libra could actually be good in so many ways. I feel like you both complement one another. The Ace of Cups. Look, I can't make this up. This is about love. This could end up like a soulmate union. Good. It's good. So I'm excited for you. All right, guys. I'm going to be putting it up. I'm tired, energetically drained. I'm going to go Palo Santo myself, take off my makeup, strip it all down. When I say strip, not like clothes. I don't want to. I'm not talking about clothes. Talking about my face. Don't want to give you the bad impression there, people. But I'm going to retire, drink a lot of water, and kind of enjoy myself for the evening. If you did join me here, thank you so much. If you did donate to support the channel, thank you. I really enjoy you. I hope it helps. Beautiful goddess. I had to like clarify that because people are like, he's going to go strip. Like, oh my God. No, not that. I mean, like, take off my face is what I should have said. I love you guys so much. Until next time. Bye.